Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is your lesson number 10, Cyber Safety. Go to page number 135. So when you hear the word, this cyber, okay, I think all of you can relate this to the internet world. This word, cyber crime, I think all of you have heard about this. Okay, so this chapter is related to internet. Okay, so what is internet? I think all of you know what you can do with internet, but what is the definition of internet? Okay, so internet stands for interconnected network. The word inter has come from interconnected, and net word that has come from network. Okay, so internet stands for interconnected network of computers. So it's a global system where crores of or millions of systems are connected together through which those informations can be shared. Okay, like all of you know, you browse internet. At that time when you type certain website, you can access that website if you have the if you have the proper website address, then you can access the information which are in the particular website. Okay, it may be any website. It may be like a school website, it may be a educational website, it may be a you can say online shopping system like a Flipkart, Amazon, or it can be a ticket booking system website. So it can be anything. Okay, so those can be accessed. So nowadays this internet, all of us are surrounded by internets. Okay, all of us are surrounded by internet. So at that time certain frauds are happening. I think all of you know those fraud activities are happening, like they used to take out money from our account, then they used to give certain kind of your misleading informations. So all these things comes under the word cyber crime. Okay, so to make our data which are stored in a computer or which are stored in our account, to make it safe, certain measures should be taken. Okay, so that is what we have discussed in this chapter. Okay, so first, if you see that advantages of the internet. So where first we are going to discuss about the advantages of internet. Okay, so first, if you see education, internet is used in education field. Okay, so internet has changed the traditional learning system. I think all of you familiar with that one. Okay, because all of you use internet now. At least nowadays all of us use this internet for educational purpose, because online now only I'm taking this online class. How is it possible? First I'll make the video. Okay, then I'll upload it. How I'm uploading? Through internet only. It is possible because of only internet. Okay, then the link will be shared, then you'll get the link. Okay, or otherwise you can go to certain other websites also, like in YouTube also there are many links available from where you can learn. Or Byju's, all of you know, I think, right? Byju's is one of the website which is providing contents for the students, from which the students can learn. Okay, so there are many things. Okay, like now upgrade, I think all of you have heard all of you have seen one advertisement. Okay, so online learning. Okay, online courses, they are providing online materials. So this internet has changed the traditional learning system of for the whole world. Okay, so next one, convenient mode of communication. Okay, when like nowadays, if you see if you want to talk to someone, okay, if you want to do the video call, or you can message through WhatsApp, or you can connect with somebody with Facebook, so it can be done, right? So earlier it was not possible. When there was no internet, it was not possible for video calling. So now we have a system in there are many means applications which providing us a facility of video calling. Okay, so it is helpful in communication also. Next one is your business. Okay, I think you know that to grow a business, okay, so the publicity is required. Now that publicity, how is it possible? It is possible through internet, through Facebook also. You can means you can make the publicity. You can make a website also from there, which also you can through which you can do the publicity. Okay, in business purpose also it is helpful, internet. Next is your e-commerce. E-commerce, I think all of you know, right? OLX, all of you have heard, where you can sell things. Flipkart, Amazon, then your Myntra, then you have certain websites like netmeds where you can buy medicine. So all this falls under a category of e-commerce, where you can use internet for buying or selling things. Okay, so these are the certain advantages given. Next one is media and entertainment. I don't need to explain, I think this one, because I think all of you know about this. Means through YouTube or maybe through different kind of apps you can have your entertainment. Okay, then in social networking, all of you know. Then one word is given, that is a forum. Okay, forum is what, where some particular websites are there, okay, where certain topics can be discussed among the people which are having the common interest. Okay, an internet forum is an online discussion site where like-minded people can hold conversation in the form of posted messages. So certain, suppose I have posted one message, based on that somebody may give their comment, that we can have a discussion that this is okay, I agree with this. Somebody may say, no, I don't agree with this, I think this idea was better. So like that. Okay, so that is your forum. Okay, next one is your health and fitness. So I think all of you know, I have already given the example of netmeds or like your 1mg app, okay, through which you can buy medicines. Okay, like, and sometimes nowadays those reports, what suppose you have done certain tests, those test reports are available in apps or through emails. Okay, those are available. Okay, and then your now if you see, the internet is now playing a vital role in providing extensive information on health and fitness. Using various medical sites, one can read more about various diseases, their remedies and precautionary measures. So now during this time of COVID or any other disease, now whenever you've heard about a certain disease, what do? You search in internet about the means suppose something is happening to your near and dear ones, then you search it. What is the what can be the reason for behind that? What do? You don't ask the doctor directly first. Immediately you search in net, right? In internet you search the information, then you get the information, then you go to a particular doctor, that this may be the reason, I'll go to this doctor. So those things we do, right? So it's taking a important part in the health and fitness also. Next one is your disadvantages of internet. Virus threat. Okay, I think all of you know about computer virus. If your system is not protected from virus, then your system will become slow. Okay, it may hang up also. Okay, then spamming means what? Certain fraud emails, those which is to come. Okay, so it is to look like a means your commercial email, but when you open it, you will see certain kind of misguided information, like you have won this much of rupees. If you want to get it, please click and provide these informations. So like this, those kind of emails can come. Okay, next one is your theft of personal information. So like your personal information can be like just now I have told you that those kind of informations can come, like your means provide this one to get this much of amount, like you have won 1 crore rupees, to get this money you have to provide this much of information, then you are providing your personal information. So like that they can get the information. Then time wastage is one of the thing. Like if you see time wastage, whenever you are addicted to internet, some of you already went to that phase. Okay, at home you don't study, you are just when you are studying, just after 20 minutes again you are feeling that okay, I'll see the mobile and do. So just loss of you have lost your concentration also. Then whenever when in the name of online classes you are looking at the mobile, some message come, then again you are chatting with your friend, so you're wasting your time. So there are many other disadvantages like this. So see, internet is a thing which can be used for the best purpose and which can be used for the worst purpose also. So it's up to the user how they want to use. Okay, so certain computer ethics are given which can be followed while using the internet. So you can read it out. I'm just reading a few. Okay, so first one is given that computer technology should not be used to disturb anybody. Okay, next, do not spy on another person's computer data. Do not contribute to spread of wrong information using computer technology. Then we have, it's given, do not use or do not buy pirated softwares. Pirated means those software which are not original ones, or those which are copied version. Copied version should not be used. Okay, it should be genuine software should be used. Then be respectful and courteous to the fellow users while communicating on the internet. Okay, so certain unethical practices are given which are done through internet. Okay, so first one is your plagiarism. Plagiarism is the usage of imitation of the language and thoughts of another person projected at one's own original work. So suppose somebody has written one story you have seen on the internet, and at the same time suppose you are having a story competition in the school, or maybe you are writing something in a certain website. Okay, so what you did, you saw from the internet and exactly all the words, everything just you have copied, or maybe the main idea of the story you have copied and you have written your own story, and that suppose that one also is published in one newspaper. So it should not be done like that. Okay, you should use your own ideas. Those whatever ideas are means you have created, or maybe those are based on which idea you have created your story. It should be a original one. Okay, it should be a original idea. It should not be stolen from somebody else. Okay, so next one is your cyberbullying. Okay, so before that some measures are given to prevent plagiarism. Okay, so what is that? All sources are neither accurate nor they validate the information as accurate. Therefore, you must specify the source which informs readers regarding the basis of your ideas and extent of your research. So sometimes you have seen, okay, that after one book is written, or some thoughts are written, or some means blogs are written, after that certain references, they used to give references. That means they have taken the references from those particular websites. Okay, so if you give that one, suppose you have taken some idea from certain website, or certain, you can say certain kind of means if you see particular website or certain kind of blog or certain kind of you can person's data, so that if you refer to, means if you can give those that references, that those are my references from which I have taken my information, so then that's okay. Okay, then to avoid plagiarism, one can rephrase the matter. Okay, then rephrase means you just reconstruct it. Okay, next one, use quotation marks around all the quoted words of another persons to avoid plagiarism. So if you see quoted word, I think all of you know about this double quotation. So if certain words are used from another means topic or somebody else ideas, so those can be quoted with in double quotation, so that everybody can know that this is not the writer's thing, that is from another source. Okay, so next one is your given cyberbullying. It is an act of deliberately harming, harassing or targeting a person by another person using the internet. So through internet, see, sometimes you see those persons who is to means they are disturbing the other person by doing video calling, by giving some messages, okay, or by means you're sending certain unwanted things. So those kind of things are known as cyberbullying. Okay, these measures to prevent cyberbullying: do not disclose your identity to unknown person. Yes, you should not accept friend requests from other persons in the Facebook also. Okay, if you are whenever somebody is using Facebook or any other thing, you should not reveal your identities to the unknown persons. Safeguard your password and all private information from the you can say inquisitive peers. That means what? You should not disclose your password to anyone else. You should not write your password on anywhere, so that it should be safe. Okay, you should remember your password, and those passwords should be changed frequently. Okay, so that should be done. Restrict your online profile to be checked by the trusted friends only. So nowadays I think all of you know that your profile can be locked. So that is why Facebook is coming with new ideas. Okay, so next one is given phishing. Phishing is the word which can relate to like somebody has given some information that you have won this much of rupees. So if you get this much of rupees, you have to give this kind of information. So they are giving certain kind of means your wrong information to get your data. Okay, so it is an act of sending an email to a user, misleading him to believe that it is a form of trusted person or organization. So that is called phishing. So measures to prevent phishing: identify suspected phishing emails. Okay, that was done by the email system itself nowadays. Okay, and then also one or two emails may come. Then while opening those emails and all this kind of thing, you should be very careful. Hacking word I think all of you love. Okay, what is hacking? To get the information from another system. You are just entering to another person's system by knowing the password or by doing certain kind of tricks. You have entered somebody's system. That is called hacking. So two measures to prevent hacking: first thing is that you should frequently change your password, and those passwords should not be disclosed to anyone else. Okay, so that should be you should be careful regarding this, and avoid using Wi-Fi as it makes easy to hackers to steal the information. So sometimes when you get free Wi-Fi, you are using it. So that time, suppose that some same Wi-Fi is used by another person who is a hacker. So it's make things easier for them to steal your information. Spamming I have already told you. Okay. So then individual right to privacy. So all the users in the internet, they have the right to protect their information. You don't have any right to see their information. So everybody has their own right to privacy. They should protect their data, and they have all the rights to do that. Okay, so you should not see other information. Next one is your software piracy. I have already told you, pirated means your duplicate software or which are not genuine. So software piracies are done. So nowadays also because if you see Microsoft Office, the actual cost of the Microsoft Office is around 13,000, 12,000. So without paying that one, if you can copy that software from somebody else, or maybe certain kind of website, and then you are using it, so you'll use that, right? So but that should not be done. It's a unethical practice. So intellectual property rights. That intellectual property in term that refers to a legal property of rights to a person over creation of his or her mind, both artistic and commercial. Under intellectual property law, owner are granted certain exclusive rights over the use of his or her creation. Okay, so now sometimes you see, it's not only about internet and all. So sometimes you see somebody our Sir Manas he is a very good painter. So one time it happened. He has uploaded his photo, means that painting in I think so in his social media handle. So then that was taken by somebody else, and that was used, means that person told that this is my painting. So that those kind of thing should not be done. Okay, this intellectual right, property rights. Or suppose you have created one video, okay, then below suppose you have written your name that edited by this, but sometimes you may not write also, but suppose that similar kind of thing that was downloaded by somebody else, or that is taken by somebody else, and he told it, I have created this video, that those kind of things should not be done. Okay, those are unethical practices. So measures to prevent intellectual property rights: copyright your art and publications, patent your inventions, and register your trademarks. So trademarks, if you use trademark, then nobody can steal your information. Okay, if you don't use trademark means that logo or hologram, suppose edited by this or created this Manos creation. So those kind of thing can be used. Okay, at last it is given your cybercrime. Those all the activities, all the unethical activities which are done through internet, all falls under this cybercrime. Okay, this cybercrime is any illegal activity done through the internet. For example, identity theft. Okay, then there can be crime against the individual person, crime against property, crime against any organization and society. Okay, so all these, whatever illegal activities are done through internet, all are referred to as cybercrime. Certain measures are given, safety measures. Okay, while using computer and the internet, minors should always surf the internet under the supervision of their parents. Parents should decide and suggest age appropriate website to their children. Then those passwords should be it should be a strong password where special characters, alphabets, numericals should be used. Then set up your computer for automatic software and operating system updation. Like if you update your system frequently, because all these Microsoft and you can say, if you go to this Microsoft Word or maybe any Gmail, all these applications or all these softwares are or all these developers of these softwares are always they wanted to make it more secure. So if you are with the latest version, if you update with the latest version, then your system will be secured from all these unethical practices. So you should update your software, whether it is antivirus software or your system software. Make use of firewalls. Firewall is a security system that prevents unauthorized person to access your system and network. So in Windows, by default firewall comes. Okay, so if any kind of unethical practices it can see or it can detect, immediately it is to give the notification. So that is your chapter. I'll give you the question answers also in a PDF. Please write it. Okay, those question number A, B and D can be written in the book, and question number E and question number E can be written in the copy. Okay, so thank you. Have a great day ahead.